Yo, what's going on, y'all? So I have a revelation coming from Holy Spirit. This revelation message is, do not allow this person to gaslight you out of moving forward. You yourself are someone who has scars that have not yet healed. You are still hurting from something that you have been through. And the Father says, do not allow for whoever this person is to gaslight you out of moving forward. To gaslight someone is a physical, psychological manipulation technique in which a person tries to convince someone that their reality is not true. This is a narcissistic control tactic. This is someone who is trying to get you to question your sanity and your power of reason. This is someone who is trying to get you to question yourself and the Father. They are trying to convince you that you are a bad person. The Father says for someone, this person has been communicating with you through ways that you are unaware that it is them that are communicating with you. Okay, so this is someone who is telling you that what you are doing is wrong, what you are doing is bad, how you feel is wrong, the way you are moving is wrong, the way you're treating this person is wrong, it's bad, and this, that, and the third. The Father says this is actually that person who is sending you these messages. Okay? The Father says narcissistic abuse, narcissistic control, narcissistic manipulation and tactics. This is someone who is trying to force you to believe that you are wrong, that you are a bad person. They're trying to get you to question your reality. They're trying to get you to question your sanity, like, am I crazy? And they're trying to get you to question the Father and the moves and the power that He has within you and over you. Okay? The revelation is coming from Elijah. It's coming from 1 Kings chapter 18, verses 16 through the to the beginning of chapter 19. And this is Elijah calls down the fire. Elijah on Mount Carmel. And so the Father is saying, you are Elijah. Okay, the one who is in a place of healing. You are the Elijah, and you are on Mount Carmel. Mount Carmel is the garden, a orchid, a vineyard of God. It is a garden land. In a previous message, the Father said that He just finished stomping out some people over His children. And you are someone who is in the garden. You are in His vineyard. And He said his clothing was dripped in blood because He had just finished stomping out some people like they were wine press, okay, over His children. And the Father says you are in someone who is in His garden. You are in a sacred place. You are in a place that is enclosed and yet set apart from the rest of the world, okay? The Father says, I have you put up. The Father said you put up. That's funny. Father, here, let me take you and put you up here right there. Put you up right there. Come here, let me get you. Come here. That's funny. Okay, so you are in the garden. Obadiah went back to Ahab. He told Ahab that Elijah wanted to see him. So Ahab went to where Elijah was. When he saw Elijah, he said to him, is that you? You are always stirring up trouble in Israel. So this is someone who tried to make it seem like you always starting problems. Like, again, like you the problem, like you the bad guy. You always starting problems. You always trying to make it do this. You always trying to make it seem this way. You always trying to do this. This is someone who's pointing the finger like you. It's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. You always starting trouble. Why you can't just do this? Why you can't do that? It's you. And this is what this person is doing. Okay, again, narcissistic abuse, trying to make you feel like you are wrong for what you know is true, for your reality, and you're not wrong, okay? But they're trying to make it seem like you're starting trouble by telling your truth or following what the Father has told you to do. They feel like this is starting trouble. And you are only starting trouble because you're not doing what they want you to do. This is you starting trouble in reality. You not being under their control, that's you starting trouble. Because they don't like that. Okay? I haven't made trouble for Israel, Elijah replied, but you and your father's family have. You have turned away from the Lord's commands. You have followed gods that are named after Baal. Now send for people from all over Israel. Tell them to meet me on Mount Carmel and bring 450 prophets of the God named Baal. Also bring 400 prophets of the female god named Azareth. All of them eat at Jezebel's table. So what the Father is saying about this person is, whoever they are and whoever they are surrounded around, whether it be friends, family, whoever, these are people who all come against the Father and his word. And so since they all come against the Father and his word, they have all come against you. These are all people that do idol worship. They are all operating in New Age and sorcery and witchcraft. And these are people who are serving people out of Jezebel and Ahab's lineage. And it doesn't have to be their children. It just has to be somebody that's in their bloodline. They're worshiping the same gods that Ahab and Jezebel worshiped. Okay? And this is why this person carries this narcissistic type of personality and abuse. Because of the gods that they are worshiping and calling on. But you are someone who, wherever you are about to make the fire come down from heaven from wherever you are. Okay? These people are about to see fire come down from heaven from wherever you are. All these people are about to gather around you so they can see this fire come down from heaven. And it's going to be a beautiful, amazing fire. Okay? All right. So let's get into it. They didn't say anything. Then Elijah said to them, I am the only one of the Lord's prophets left, but Baal has 450. Get the bulls for us. Let Baal's prophets choose one of them for themselves. Let them cut up them into pieces. Then let them put it into the wood. But don't let them set it on fire. Set fire to it. I'll prepare the other bull. I'll put it on the wood, but I won't set fire to it. Then you pray to your God, and I will pray to my Lord. The God who answers by sending fire down is the one who and only God. And all the people said, what are you saying? What you are saying is good. Elijah said to all the prophets of Baal, choose one of the bulls. There are many of you. So prepare your bull first. Pray to your God and don't light the fire. So they prepared the bull they had been given. So the Father is saying, what the Father is saying is he is giving these people ample time. He is giving these people ample time to prepare, to prepare and to offer sacrifices and offerings or whatever they need to do to go to their God, to call on their God, to get what they need to get done. He is giving these people time to do whatever it is they need to do. Go ahead, get all your prophets together, get all your sorceries, all your spiritualists, all your witches, warlocks, and all of them, get them all together, all your Jezebels, all your Ahabs, get them all together. And give all your offerings and you pray to your God, and we're gonna see. It's only me, but it's a whole lot of y'all. So y'all go first, and y'all go first, and we gonna see which God answers. Whichever God brings down fire from heaven. That's the one true God. So the Father said he's giving these people ample time to prove that their God and whoever they worship and whoever they call on and whoever they make their sacrifices and offerings to is the one true God. The Father says he's giving them all the time in the world to prepare and to do that, since there's so many of them. Okay. They prayed to Baal from morning until noon. Baal, answer us. They shouted, but there wasn't any reply. No one answered. They danced and around the altar that they had made. So the Father is saying that they're giving all these offerings. They dancing, they singing, they chanting, they writing, they doing everything they can. And they're not getting a response from their God as to what they need to do or what to do next, or why this is and why that, and they need something to happen, and they need for it to happen now, and they need for this God to show their power and this, that, and the third. But ain't nothing taking place with all the offerings they doing. It's like dead silence. They're trying to come up with everything to show their power in their God, the power in their hand. At noon, Elijah began to tease them. Shout louder, he said. I'm sure Baal is a god. Perhaps he has too much to think about. Or maybe he has gone to the toilet. Or perhaps he's away on a trip. Maybe he's sleeping. You might have to wake him up. So they shouted louder. They cut themselves with swords and spears until the blood flowed. These people are hurting themselves. They are mutilating themselves, trying to get a response, trying to get an answer. These people are actually hurting themselves. They are causing harm to themselves, trying to get an answer, trying to get a response, participating in this new age, in this witchcraft and this sorcery. They are actually hurting themselves. This is how bad they want to prove something. They're actually hurting themselves. That's what they usually did when things really looked hopeless. So this is what somebody usually did. I don't know what this looks like for this person, but somebody is hurting themselves because they feel like they don't have no hope. I don't know if this is somebody that cuts themselves, but this is somebody who's bringing some type of self-inflicted pain on themselves because they hopeless. They say I'm hopeless as a penny with a hole in it. They say I'm no less than up to my head in it. This is somebody that feel like their head is under the water. Ba 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 ba. Yeah. This is somebody who feel like they finna have to tell you bye. They ain't got no choice but to say bye. Their head is under the water. They hurt themselves. And they still not getting the answer or the response that they want to get. And now, it's now past noon. And is that the noon? No, okay. So it's now past noon. The prophetess of Baal continued to prophesy with all their might. They did it until the time came to offer the evening sacrifice. But there wasn't any reply. No one answered. No one paid any attention. Then Elijah said to the people, "Come here to me." So they went to him. He rebuilt the altar of the Lord. It had been torn down. Elijah got 12 stones. There was one for each tribe in the family of the line of Jacob. The Lord's message had come to Jacob. It had said, "Your name will be Israel." Elijah used the stones to build an altar to honor the Lord. He dug a ditch around it. The ditch was large enough to hold 24 pounds of seeds. He arranged the wood for the fire. He cut the bull into pieces. He placed the pieces on the wood. Then he said to some of the people, "Fill the large jars with water. Pour it on the offering to the Lord. So they did. Now these people, these prophets of Baal and these prophets of Jezebel and Ahab and these other guys, now they are, by watching you, they are participating in the work of the Lord, and they don't even know it. By watching you, they are learning and participating in the work of the Lord, and they don't even know it. This is in the same place that the Father is about to bring the fire down into, okay? Do it again, he said. So they did it. Do it a third time, he ordered. And they did it a third time. The water ran down around the altar, and it even filled the ditch. This is how the Father makes believers out of non-believers and sinners. Okay? These people are non-believers that he had you around to begin with. Okay, that same place that he's about to bring fire around. Now, you were once around them, but now they are gathered around you to see whose God is really God, who's the one and true God, who's the Almighty. You saying it's your God, but it's just you by yourself, and it's a whole bunch of them, and all of them, that everybody's with them, they are standing around watching you, trying to see if your God is the one true God, or is it the one that they serving, all in this neighborhood, all in this community, all in this country, this family, this group of friends, these members, this clique, whatever it is. They finna learn today who the Father really is, and they finna learn through you. Okay? And these are a group of people that were attacking you. And now they have all gathered around you to see who the Father really is. And the Father is about to use you to show them who he is. The Father is about to show his strength and his power through you. And he is about to do it to these people. He is about to bring fire down, okay, on these people so they can see. When it was time to offer the evening sacrifice, the prophet Elijah stepped forward. He prayed, Lord, you are the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel. Today, let everyone know that you are God in Israel. Let them know I am your servant. Let them know I have done all the things because you have commanded me to. Answer me, Lord. Answer me. Then these people will know that you are the one, the only God. They'll know that you are turning their backs to you again. So the Father is saying, you are someone he is about to show his power through. He is about to work through you. He is about to show these people that you are his servant, that you are obeying him, and that you go by his word. A lot of people don't think that you are chosen, but the Father is about to show them today that you are his servant. He is about to show his power through you. And it's you by yourself. And the Father said that's okay, because he can use you by yourself. Because all he need is one man to lead an army. All he need is one man or one woman to have faith, to win a battle, to win a fight. The Father said, who want to help? If all I need is one. I'll take you, thus says the Lord. If you're willing to stand up and fight for my name's sake, I'll take you. Come on, let's go. Let's fight, thus says the Lord. Because there are lots of people who are not willing to stand up for the Lord's sake, for the Lord's name, for the Lord's word. And the Father says, since you are, I'm going to bless you right there in front of these people. I'm going to show them who I am through you. The Father said, you prayed that I let them know, and I'm finna show them today. Then these people will know. The fire of the Lord came down and burned up the sacrifice. It burned up the wood and the stones of the soil. It even dried up the water in the ditch. All the people saw it. Then they fell down flat on their faces toward the ground. They cried out, the Lord is the one and only God. The Lord is the one and only God. Then Elijah commanded them, grab the prophets of Baal. Do not let a single one of them get away. And they grabbed them. Elijah had them brought down to the Kishon Valley. There he had them put to death. The Father says, when he shows this work, when he shows his power through you, and these people see it, and they realize that they have been led astray, run amok, okay, bamboozled, hoodwinked, serving the wrong God, they're going to be like, lock these people up. This is going to be the end of these people. Whoever it was that was leading this lynch mob, it's about to be an end for them. It is about to come to an end for them. Elijah said to Ahab, go eat and drink. I can hear the sound of heavy rain. So Ahab went to eat and drink, but Elijah came up to the top of Mount Carmel and bent down toward the ground. Then he put his face between his knees. Go look toward the sea, he told his servant. So he went up and looked. I don't see anything there, he said. 7 times Elijah said, go back. Then the 7th time the servant came, I see a cloud. It's a small hand. It's as small as a man's hand. It's coming up over the sea. Elijah said, go tell Ahab. Tell him, tie your chariot to your horse. Go down to Jezreel before the rain stops you. Black clouds filled the sky. The wind came up. The heavy rains began to fall. Ahab rode off to Jezreel. The power of the Lord came on Elijah. He tucked his coat into his belt and he ran ahead of Ahab all the way to Jezreel. So what the Father is saying is this man, there is a man, a male Jezebel, okay? There is a male Jezebel who carries a Jezebel spirit. This man is going to try to get away. He is going to try to think that it's all good, and he's going to try to escape to some type of, it's like he's almost going to try to make it to your blessing before you do. I don't even know what that means. But it's like he's going to try to beat you to your blessing. Okay, after he sees what's happening, some type of way he's going to try to beat you to your blessing. But the Father is going to give you the power and the strength to beat this man. Okay, you will get to where you need to be before this man gets there. There's something that he's going to try to do to stop you from reaching your destination by getting there before you do, but the Father says he's going to give you the power to get to this destination, to get to this place, to get to this blessing before this man who carries this Jezebel spirit does so. This is a man that's on the run, and the Father is saying that this man is how do you say it, nothing to lose. He feel like he has nothing to lose. Okay. This man is someone who's on the fence about who God really is and the power that he really has. He really doesn't understand that our Father, our God, is the most powerful. He really does. He's really ignorant to the fact, like, he's narcissistic. He think he's all powerful. He think he's all knowing. He's really ignorant to the fact. He really doesn't want to accept the fact that our Father is the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end. And he is the only person that has power and control over you. He is the only person that can tell you, when I say move, you say which way. When I say jump, you say how high. When I say speak, you say now. When I say be quiet, you say hush. Okay, this is the only person that has that type of authority and power over you. But this man, whoever he is, he wants that type of power. He wants that type of authority. He wants that type of control. And that's why the Father said he gonna have to show this man who he really is. This man thinks he's a God, and he's not. And the Father said he's going to show this man who he is through you. Because see, this man think he's a God in your life. He think he has all the power and control over you. He think he's the God in your world. And the Father says, I'm about to show him who the God in your world is. Because he can't do what I can do for you. He don't have the power that I have. He can call on all these witches, warlocks, spiritualists, and make all these offerings and hurt himself and mutilate himself. All he wants to, all this stuff that he's doing because he wants some kind of control and he feel hopeless because he can do all that he wants to. And it's still not going to be enough to get you back because I said no. And I run it. Because I just heard, who run it? And the Father, because I run it. These ain't running but y'all mouth. And that's what the Father want him, whoever this person is, he wants you to know you ain't running nothing but your mouth. All this yank, 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 all this idle talk, you talk. The Father said talk until your head pop off. Talk until the sky is no longer blue and until somebody can't hear no more. You can do all that you want to. And the Father said, it ain't going to change nothing because I said no. And I'm the Alpha, I'm the Omega, I'm the beginning, I'm the end, and I'm the middle. And whoever you are, you know that. But this man don't. But he gonna learn through you. Since he think he got so much power and control over you. He gonna learn who daddy really is. Because he think he daddy. Maybe you don't call this man daddy or something. You don't make some type of way. You don't make him feel some type of way. Okay, so that, we got to bust that little bubble. Okay, because it's all in my head. I think about it over and over again. This person think about how you used to treat them, how you used to be, how you used to treat them like the king of the castle. It's over now. It's over, babe. It's over, baby. 27. I can't believe that it's over, baby. 'Cause every bruise on my heart you gave me. See, we tried, but we fight, then we cried. Now it's over, babe. When I met you, I knew you would be the one for me. Looking at you had me feeling kind of crazy. Now what you asked, I almost did it automatically. But it was nothing compared to the joy you gave me. I know that what we had, it wasn't perfect, babe. You fooled around, but see, back then it didn't faze me. I thought by staying, trying to change you would be worth it, babe. But now I see that trying to change you only changed me. That was a hit. All these tears in all of your lies. All these years, and now I'm saying goodbye. It's over, babe. Okay, so yeah. Whatever the Father is calling you to do, you will be doing it by yourself. You will be doing it 10 toes down. The Father showed me himself being beaten and bruised. And then he showed me himself rising brand new, crisp, to the point where he was unrecognizable. And the Father says, this is what's going to happen with you. You are someone that was hurt badly to the point where you were almost unrecognizable, to the point where people didn't recognize that it was you. This is how badly this person had hurt you. Maybe a lot of things about you changed to the point where you're unrecognizable. But the Father says he's about to make you unrecognizable again in a brand new, fresh, clean, crisp type of way. Okay? Who's that girl? La 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 la. He's that girl. That's who they're gonna be like. Who is that? Who is that? Yeah, that's her. You got to be like, yeah, it's me. You feel me? Yeah, that's that. It's me. You feel me? I'm outside. You were hurt, but God is about to clean you up, pretty woman. Okay? You were hurt, but, or you might still be hurt, but God, the Father says he is about to clean you up, pretty woman. The Father gave these people plenty of time to get all their sorceries and offerings together. He gave them extra time. Okay? Now, you are, it may even get to the point where you start to mock or tease these people because of them trying to come against you so much and they can't do it. It might get to the point where you start to do a little mocking, you know what I'm saying, of their gods, like they tried to mock your father. You know what I'm saying? You might be like, what's going on over there? I thought y'all was gonna come kick in the door or something like that. I thought niggas supposed to be dragging me up out of here. I thought, you know what I'm saying? I guess we'll wait a little bit longer. You say maybe he's asleep, maybe he on the bathroom, maybe he on a trip or something. You say you gonna try it again next week? You want to try it again next week? Okay, well maybe, okay, you want to try it again next month? Okay, the Father gave them all types of time to get their plots, plans, and schemes together. It's not working. Nothing is falling through. And you like, okay, is it my turn? Can I flex now with my God? Can we turn up? Okay, I know it's just me, but can I show y'all something real quick? Can I show y'all who my God is and why I'm so obedient? Can I show you who my daddy is? Okay, everybody come here. Everybody come in, come stand around, come get closer. Because he said, Elijah called them all around, come to Mount Carmel. These people are now surrounding you, watching you like a hawk, trying to see what's up. Because you said God said, because you said God said this, and you said God was going to do that, and you said, and now they want to see. They stand around like, we want to see, because ain't nothing they magic working. Ain't none of they sorcery working. Ain't nothing that they got going on working. So, what your God gonna do? Oh, y'all done? Wait, y'all done? It's my turn? Okay, cool. Yeah, everybody come here. Hey, honey, you got these people. You got these people participating, baby. You got them participating. I don't know what that means, but they participating. Those people that were coming against you in that same place in some kind of way, and I think they just participating simply by watching and engaging and wondering. It's like you setting off inquiries in their mind. They starting to question this God now, because how did you get away? Where did you go? Where are you at? How are you making it? I thought I took everything from you. I thought I broke you down, okay? I thought, you know what? Tell me about this guy again. Now, what you say he did? You got him. They looking at scriptures now. I don't think they even had a Bible before, but they went and found one from somebody. You got a Bible? Oh, that's my daughter. You got a Bible in your house? Child. they going so they trying to follow along. Child, you gotta participate. All right, y'all. That's the message. I gotta go. Peace.